Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, the real deal. And you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing? I hope y'all staying positive and warm and cool like there because it's hot. It's hot. That's all I got to tell you. Just stay positive. Be aware of your surroundings and everything and enjoy and have fun, okay? Now we want to get into our reaction for this evening. And I want to get into YNW Melly. I really want to get in YNW Melly. He's been on my mind lately, and I want to talk about him a little bit. Uh, YNW Melly allegedly made a gangster move on Set Chaser and Juvy. Lenita react. That's the name of it. YNW Melly allegedly made a gangster move on Set Chaser and Juvy. Yes, that's what I think he did. It wasn't but one person in the back of that car on the left side of the car, and that wasn't nobody but YNW Melly. Okay. Juvy knows exactly what happened because Juvy was the driver. Think about it, people. If it was a drive-by, what was their purpose of killing the two guys on the passenger side? If it was a drive-by, somebody else would have got shot in the car beside those two. Okay, those two guys right there is got money and powerful like uh uh Bolden and YNW Melly. In that case, then they would have shot their side up. They didn't even get shot, period. They didn't even go hunt them down and run and chase them or nothing like that. Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. Why would the shooters not get them? What's the purpose of a drive-by? Why would the drive-by follow them over there? Come on, y'all. Make it make sense. They stopped in that area. Think about it. Think about it. You killed two, ain't got nothing. Beside the two that got some. What was his motive for shooting them? Why did he want to kill them? Because he wanted to be the boss. He got to be the boss. In order to be the boss, you got to get rid of them two right there. Because they were very close. Okay, allegedly, I think it was a setup. But what we're going to do, we're going to get into this video, okay? Let's get into this video, and y'all put your reaction over there in that reaction chat, okay? And I'm going to show you the car, just in case you didn't know how they were sitting in the car. Okay, so a lot of people, if you have not been following the case, you have to go back to my channel. I'm not going to re-talk about it to you. You have to go back to my channel for YNW Melly, and I have plenty of reaction on there. Now, this is how they were sitting in the car. You got the main two right here. The main two right here. The driver and the shooter, allegedly. The driver and the shooter. Nobody shot on this side at all. They didn't even shoot up the car. If they really want them, the whole car deleted, they would have did the whole car. They wouldn't let nobody out running around or nothing like that. Okay? All right, let's take a look at this. Two people got out this car uninjured. That was a boy, Borland, and Set Check, and YNW Melly. They talking at this side. Come on, y'all. They made sure these two dudes were gone. They made sure. What were they doing over here? What were the other two doing over there? What were they doing while they was getting shot? What were they doing? They jumped out the car and ran. Man, this don't even sound right. Okay, here we go.
Taking photos in daylight versus under the artificial fluorescent lights of the hospital?
It does help a little bit in daylight. Daylight you can see, of course. And but it's still in shadow, it's still dark. So like when it's dark as it is, I have to use the flash more to show these pictures, try to show the details of the bullet holes.
Do you label them or mark them in any way at the scene?
Say it again, sorry.
Do you label or mark the bullet holes in any way at the scene?
No.
So going forward, through the photos of the Jeep.
Yeah, this is I didn't go inside the vehicle, but I could take photographs from the open doors to show the interior. This is the rear passenger seat. And as you notice, there's many items, there's thick congealed blood, there's many items inside the vehicle.
Do you remember what the weather was like that morning?
Say again, you said?
Do you remember what the weather was like
The
that
weather
morning?
was hot, humid, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. It wasn't raining, dry, humid. Early morning, Friday. This is a rear trunk area.
And it's still, you're not entering the vehicle in any way, shape, or form for these photos.
Yeah, there was a black hole back there. This is the VIN number.
I'm going to make it a little bit
I
bigger.
got a question.
Mhm.
What
Why?
is it
I got
then?
a question. I got a question to you all, subscribers and viewers who watching. Why would the back window be shot out if they were shooting on the side of the car? They had to get out the car and shoot through the back window. Why did them two get shot in the back? Come on, y'all, make it make sense. Why did the other two get shot? Make it make sense.
Number.
So the VIN number here is 3C4N JDDB2 J2198929. And
What are you documenting in this photo?
this is the driver's seat and various items inside it. This is the exterior of the driver's door. Then again, notice some marks, the damage to the vehicle in the hood, the bumper area.
As a crime scene investigator, do you respond out to run-of-the-mill car crashes?
I think you saw the question.
Do you go to hit and runs on the side of the road as a crime scene investigator?
I did it.
In terms of the documentation that you do for a crash, is that something that's part of your training and experience that you have been done over the past 20-some years in crime scenes?
Yes, I did have experience in photographing vehicles involved in it.
Okay.
And of course, when you do
All right, y'all, let me stop it right there for a minute. I want to say this. Why didn't he call the ambulance instead of taking them to the hospital? Why did he take them from the area? They was already shot up and he already seen the condition that they was in. Why didn't he just call the police and let the police come to him instead of him moving the car and taking them down there? He wasn't too free. I thought they got out the car and they left. So what made them get back in the car? Think about it. What made YNW of Melly didn't get back in the car? What made Borland get back in the car and drive? That's not saving their life. He should have called the ambulance over there. No, he was distracting them from the area where the drive-out allegedly was. That's what he did. So let me move this car from where it is. Let me seem like I was trying to save their life. So I took them to the hospital. That's what he did. He could have stayed right there where he was and called 911. What's the difference? Set up. Allegedly.
accident vehicle, you do want to document the damage to the vehicle.
Okay.
The hood is damaged. As you can see, it's misaligned there.
Did you have any idea as to when that damage could have occurred?
I have no idea how the damage occurred.
What is your job when you're doing this?
Document, collect evidence, and process evidence.
And another thing, it was to set up because YNW Melly. It's a setup because YNW Melly then he got out the car. Why he didn't go to the hospital with his friends? He was so concerned about his friend. He know he was in the car the whole time. He know he was. And Juvy, if you don't say nothing, you're gonna be sitting up in jail too.
So after you finish doing all of the exterior photos of the Jeep, what do you do next?
As I explained before, I then went to meet the driver of this vehicle.
Do you make sure that this Jeep is sealed?
What do you mean? Let's see.
Do you secure the doors and other areas of the Jeep with evidence tape?
Yes. Prior to the search warrant, we will then seal out the vehicle with red evidence tape.
Moving on, there's now a photo placard A in this photo.
There is a bullet projectile, which is by the passenger side rear tire.
Is that the item in question?
This is it. Correct.
And do you know what this little gray round thing is over on this side?
That was the valve stem cap from that tire.
They shouldn't have moved that car. Y'all, hey, think about it. Boiling is so bold. Boiling is so bold. He had the nerve to drive this car away from the area where they had a so-called drive-by. He got a whole lot of nerve to drive this car down there to the hospital, trying to clear his name. Come on, y'all, make it make sense.
Hi guys, today I'm sharing True Connect, a cellular.
All right, y'all tell me what y'all think. I think these two boys right here did it. Borland and YNW Melly. It didn't make for him if it was a drive-by, and if I didn't get hit, I'm not getting back in that car because they know that car don't be hit. Make it make sense. He gets out the car and get into another car. Come on, y'all. I'm out.